Buenos dias. Today we're going to be talking about formal commands. So a command, what is a command? This is when you're telling somebody to do something. For example, if at the end of class I'm like, do your homework, that's a command. If you tell your friend, wash your hands, really important now because I'm recording this in 2020 with COVID. That's a command when you're telling somebody else to do something, right? And in Spanish, there are two types of commands. There's formal commands and informal commands. Formal commands, we're going to leave the informal, that's in another video. Formal commands have two types. They have the singular, nice if I had a pen. They have the singular and the plural. When do you use this? Well, the plural I would use when I'm talking to a group of people. So if I'm talking to the class and I say, do your homework, I'm going to use the plural commands. You would use the singular commands with somebody with whom you'd like to be respectful, but hopefully you're not ordering those people around to begin with. Whatever, right? So how do you form these? The mandatos are a little bit difficult. They're formed the same way the subjunctive is, which means first we're going to start with the form of yo in the present tense. Yo, present tense. And I'm going to go with conocer, to know, conocer. So we know the yo of the present tense is conozco, which is an exception, right? We're going to drop the o, so we're going to come down and we're going to have conozc, and then we're going to add the opposite ending. What the opposite ending means is for ER and IR verbs, we're going to add an A if we want it to be singular, or an AN if we want it to be plural. And for AR verbs, we're going to add an E if we want it to be singular, and an EN if we want it to be plural. So this is an ER verb, so I'm going to go with these endings. No conozca. That's it. That's really simple, right? Let's go with tomar. Tomar, the yo form is tomo. We take off the O, and we're going to add an E because we want it to be singular this time. Tome. That's it. Now, there are a few verbs that are exceptions because the yo form does not end in O, and we know which verbs those are. There is ser, which is sea, or sean, because it's yo soy. There's no N to take off. There's saber, which is sepa, or sepan, saber. There is ir, which is vaya and vayan. There is estar, which is esté and estén. And then there's dar, which is de and den. You have to remember that those are the exceptions. And it's good to memorize this now because when you do the informal commands and when you do the subjunctive, these are going to come up again. And that's it for formal commands. Nos vemos.